What is up, you guys? My name is Roman, and my pronouns are he, him, and his. And today, I'm going to be doing another tier list ranking. This time of the Jurassic Park slash World movies, plus the the spin-off TV shows, uh, Camp Cretaceous and Chaos Theory, and the short film Battle at Big Rock. And then I won't do rankings. The Michael Crichton novels I haven't quite lit, read yet, so I'm putting. I'm not gonna rank them, but uh, I do know a few facts about them, which I'll share later. But yeah, let's get started. So, the first Jurassic Park, 1993, easily going in S tier. It is. It is, I think, a an amazing, phenomenal film. It has groundbreaking effects that still hold up to this day, I think. It's it's just, a timeless classic. I enjoy it, and it is just like a great movie. It's got a great cast, um it's just very likable, and of course the music is amazing, and I just love it for what it is. I would definitely it's definitely one of those movies where if you're kind of down, you're in a you're in a down mood, or whatever, you're in a sad mood or whatever, it'll cheer you up. You put this on, it'll cheer you up. That's how I see it. The Lost World Jurassic Park, 1997. This one's tricky. I don't know. I think I'm gonna place it in. I think I give it a B. It had some great moments, and I think the highlight of it was Jeff Goldblum's Ian Malcolm as the lead. I actually like him more in this film than he was in the first Jurassic Park. Like he's more like he I like his more serious personality that he had serious and worrisome personality that he has in this, and it's just like very uh great to see. And however, and yeah, I just like the I like how I just like the stuff, and the highlight of the film was the finale where the T-Rex named Buck goes on a rampage, which I enjoy. How they even have like a reference to Godzilla, where there's like Japanese tourists running around, running from them. However, I will say though, with that being said, it's not flawless. It is a little bit mid, and I don't know, it's just like kind of long, and I just don't really enjoy anything else about it. I mean, like, I guess because the especially the part where Malcolm's daughter, Kelly, does the gymnastics trick on the raptor. That may be interesting in some areas, but come on, really, these highly intelligent raptors are gonna let a teenage gymnast defeat them? Like, no, like that's not possible. I don't think so. So I guess that's one of the reasons why I'm placing it in B. I'm sure lots of people would agree with me. Jurassic Park 3, 2001. This one, you know, a lot of people are going to disagree with me, I think, on this one, but in I'm placing it in S tier. It is I think it is the best one besides the first movie of the original trilogy, just because I just like how they brought back Alan Grant, and I think the overall story is interesting, and I like how it's a different I like how there's a smaller amount of cast of people who go on the island, cuz 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 like in the Lost World there was like so many characters to keep track of. So I'm glad that there's less people, and but um of course it's not flawless, but I just think the Spinosaurus is amazing. It, it may have beat the T-Rex, which is apparently scientifically inaccurate, but it does come off as a great dino villain, and I love just like this. It's just like a decent story. It's a rescue mission. Like Alan Grant is just like it's just like he gets paid by this couple to fly a tour, but they actually don't have the money for it, which he soon finds out that they're actually there to save their son Eric, which I just like that story. Okay. Um Jurassic World 2015. I'm placing it in A tier. So it's not flawless, but it is a pretty decent movie. I think it brought back some of that wonder that was missing, and great adventure. I love the return of Isla Nublar, and then of course the highlight of the film, the Indominus Rex. It is an amazingly terrifying monster for what it can do, and it's just it does a lot of stuff. However, I will say though, it does kind of they do kind of push its limits of what it does by not showing it, cuz like they say it can camouflage, and it only camouflages once. It only does the camouflage thing once, and then it never does it again. And I don't know, I just kind of think that's not really how it should work. And and like most people, I just don't get how Claire Deering, Bryce Dallas Howard, was able to outrun a T-Rex in high heels. Like, that makes no sense. She was able to outrun Rexy in high heels. That makes no sense. Like, you could have at least had her take it off before she ran, but whatever. But the highlight of the film mostly is the final battle between Rexy and the Indominus Rex, plus Blue the Velociraptor, who I also adore. So, yeah, it's going in A. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, 2018. I'm placing this one in. I think I'm gonna place it in. I want to say maybe I'm placing it in B. It's it's um it's good but not great, and I just think actually I might well actually I think I'm gonna place it in C, just because it's not the worst one ever, but it's not flawless. eh, or maybe I'll just place it in B. I don't know. It's tricky, yeah, it's not. It's certainly not. Yeah, I know. I keep saying it's not flawless, but it's just not. It's just like nowhere near as good as the first Jurassic World, and and it also makes no sense with like the volcano eruption. Like, why would John Hammond open up want to open up a park on a island with a volcano? Surely, I mean, I'm sure he didn't know at the time, but he just didn't really think this through. Of course, it was abandoned, but then in 2015 it opened as a park. But it's very, I don't know, I just think it's very weird, and also like the hot lava when Owen Grady is paralyzed and he's trying to get up from being tranquilized, he can't move, and just like he doesn't he doesn't like like the hot lava's not touching him, but it should still burn him. Like, it should still burn him, cuz like lava still burns you even if you're not touching it, like if you're really close to it. So it makes no sense. I know I'm kind of pushing that cuz there's like there's like the Lord of the Rings, and there's also Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, where Anakin and Obi-Wan are battling and they're really close to the lava. How are they not burning then? But I can forgive that cuz that's just like in like another world, whereas this is more of set in the real world. And Lord of the Rings is also set in a fantasy world, so whereas this is more of set in the real world, so it actually makes sense here. Um um Battle at Big Rock, 2019. This one I give a solid A. It's it's a very interesting short. I it's a short film. It's only 8 minutes long, but I like it for what it is, and it makes it all it shows what it's like. Taking It takes place a year after Fallen Kingdom, and it shows and it gives you a preview of what it's like, and it shows you what it's like of in the world now that the dinosaurs are out in the world now, and stuff like that. And it does get, I think, and the highlight is that it does give, oh and it does give Oh, and it does give the Tyrannosaurus Rex, or not the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the Allosaurus. Uh, it does give us a better looking Allosaurus because like in Fallen Kingdom, it was it didn't really look like it was fully terrifying. Like it might have just been a juvenile Allosaurus, but the one we see in here is total full apex predator, amazing, and yeah, I enjoy it. Um, yeah, I place it in A. Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 1 2020. I'm placing it also in A tier. It's a great um setup. I think it's great setup and for what's coming, and I like I like the campers. I It's just, another basic trip gone wrong, that sort of thing. And I like how they briefly brought back the Indominus Rex. And even though you don't see the deaths on screen, you hear like the crunching of the bones. So like you can still tell that it's violent, even though they don't show blood or anything. Still, it can be pretty brutal. Um, Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 2, 2021. I guess also an A. Uh, it's a good season, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it for what it is, and I love that they finally canonize the original Tyrannosaurus's name, Rexy. It is like Sammy names it Rexy, which I think is cool, and I think cool. I think. Oh, and also there's and also the main highlight is Ben and Bumpy, cuz like cuz then Ben turns we see him like start off as just like this scared kid in season 1, and then once he comes back after they lose him on the monorail, he's like full on Rambo. He's just like tough. He knows what he's doing. Like, and I absolutely adore that. I love Ben as a character. He's actually my favorite character in Camp Cretaceous. I He's the best character. Best. Um Jurassic Camp Cretaceous Season 3, 2021. I'm this one I'm placing in S tier. It is the best season yet. I enjoy it for what it is, and it is really it is really cool. It's got a great storyline of just like more of the campers learning how to survive, and then the main highlight is the Scorpius Rex, or should I say Scorpius Rexes, since there's two of them. Since there's two of them. But yeah, I like the Scorpius Rexes. I think they are interesting monsters. They're actually my favorite hybrid dinosaur besides the Indominus Rex. Like I actually like it even more than the Indoraptor in Fallen Kingdom. Um, I think I think they're really cool hybrids, and that's another reason why I ranked. By the way, also back to Fallen Kingdom, I ranked it lower because the Indoraptor doesn't get as much screen time in it. Like it just basically shows up at the end. But these ones, whereas the Scorpius Rex, they waste no time showing it, and I think that's great. And yeah, so I think season 3 is the best season in Camp Cretaceous. Camp Cretaceous season 4, 2021. I'm placing this one, well, believe it or not, I'm placing this one in D tier. I don't think I don't think it is nowhere near as great as the last season. I don't think it has a good story. I mean, I give it some credit for bringing back the Spinosaurus, but I don't know. I just don't think it was the best, and it just got kind of wacky and stuff, and I also think the romance between Kenji and Brooklyn was just not good. Should have been Darius that it was not necessary. I think Darius should have been the one that Brooklyn falls in love with not Kenji, but who knows? Maybe they'll get together in the future. Um Season 5. I'm placing Jurassic Camp Cretaceous season 5, 2022. I'm giving it an F. It's just totally wasted. Wasted opportunities. Needs the I guess just like I guess just like I don't know, just like the characters are like it just seems kind of just like weird, and like the way they're trying to control the dinosaurs, and I don't know, the plot just felt kind of weak. It felt very weak to me actually, and it just really fell flat. I mean, final battle was okay, but it really just didn't hold up to me. And again, it should have it should have ended with Darius uh going with Brooklyn, not Kenji, but whatever. But it is but I will say it is yeah, it's just going an F for those reasons. But who knows, maybe him and Darius will or sorry, maybe Darius and Brooklyn will get together in Chaos Theory season 4. Jurassic World Dominion 2022. I give it a C. It's very mid. Could have been worse, but could have been a lot better. I don't think. I guess just cause for the same reason as everyone else, where it gave like the locust. It just gave like a sub storyline of the locust eating our crops, and I don't know. It just seems kind of lame, and it's a shame that Gigan the Giganotosaurus doesn't show up till late in the film. But with that being said, and yeah, and I also think the dialogue in it is just kind of bad. But with that being said, it does have a great highlight of the highlights are that the original cast meets the new cast, and and brought back the original trio of Ellie Sattler, Alan Grant, and Ian Malcolm. But and and from now on, I'm gonna watch the extended cut because that one's way better because it does include the prologue with the T Rex and Giganotosaurus fight. So yeah, that's why I'm ranking it in C. All right, now moving into Jurassic World Chaos Theory, Season 1, 2024. I'm placing it in A. It was it was it was great. It was a great I really liked this series open. I really liked this first season of this new show. It's I cuz I had fun watching Camp Cretaceous, but just and it was, it was basically just like the Star Wars the Clone Wars of Jurassic World, and now this is the Star Wars Rebels, so I think this is great. And I just find it very fun. Like to get more in depth about it. Like my point is, like I find it really fun. Like it's just like a fun road trip adventure with Darius and Ben, the best character. Um, they just them just slowly getting the gang back together and investigating what they think caused Brooklyn's death. But of course, spoilers, she doesn't die. She just lost her hand, but still, I enjoy it a lot. Chaos Theory Season 2, 2020, also 2024. Um, I'm placing in C. Not good. I don't like. I don't really like it. Get I. It's fine season. It's just that not really much happens in it, other than just like them going to like the Nublar 6 or the first 5 of the Nublar 6 going to Africa or whatever. Like it just like they only just like stay in one place the whole time, and I don't know, it just lacked a good storyline there. And it basically just felt like a filler season. The whole season just felt like filler. But it definitely has some good dinosaurs in it and some good um dinosaur battles here and then. I like the fight between the Suchomimus and the hippo. But yeah, Jurassic World Chaos Theory Season 3, 2025. I'm placing this one in S tier. Season 3 of Camp Cretaceous was the best, and I would say the same for Chaos Theory, for Season 3 of Chaos Theory. It's for the same reasons as Camp Cretaceous. It has a, a better storyline and good writing. The introduction to Ben's girlfriend is interesting. I love the who would have thought that the scared kid from Camp Cretaceous would end up like this, dancing with his girlfriend. But yeah, and I also like how Bumpy's egg finally hatched, and they named her baby Smoothie. And it just gets back to like the vibes of, and it gives you like a better vibe of the campers overall. And I like the setting of Italy and later Malta. I like how it takes place during Jurassic World Dominion, and it just like shows you what Santos was doing during Dominion. It's just, it gives you like a kind of like, and like when the campers are there, it just gives you like kind of like a behind the scenes of Dominion, like that sort of thing. So I think that's great, and I look forward to seeing where this goes in season 4 coming this November. I wonder if Smoothie will be reunited with Bumpy, but yeah, yeah, it's cool, and it was also I was just wondering if yeah, I just wondered where this I saw Sammy and Kenji at Biosyn headquarters, so I wonder where will go in season 4. But yeah. And last but not least, Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm placing this one in uh you know what? I'm placing it in A tier. It is easily, it's great. I enjoy it. Um I know it has its flaws, but I just can't help but love it. I just saw it today at the day as the same day I'm recording it. So still kind of digesting it, but I love it for what it is. It definitely just cuz it feels different. So different in a good way than all the other films. It just, totally new cast, totally new setting, and totally new story. I I just love it, even though they're going back to an island. Still, it has a decent plot. They're trying to like stop a pandemic or whatever. There's like some sort of pandemic going on, and they're trying to stop it. Excuse me. Scarlett Johansson was amazing in it, I thought, and so was Marshala Ali. I think that's how you say his name, as Duncan. I think he was the best character in it, actually. He was my favorite. I enjoyed him, and I'm glad they kept him alive in the end. And the D Rex is a very amazingly terrifying mutant dinosaur. But with that being said, I kind of think the Spinosauruses were wasted in it, because I am slightly disappointed that they were only used in like one scene when they arrive on the boats. Like, that's it. And especially since like there's four, like, that's it. Especially since there's like four Spinosauruses, and they didn't even use them. Like, they didn't, like, they're only in one scene in the water, and then you never see them again. They don't even come on land. So I think they should have come back in the end to like fight and defeat the D Rex or something like that. But who knows? Maybe there'll be a sequel. Maybe they're saving it. But who knows? Maybe they're saving it for the sequel, because I think they also planned a sequel for this to come out in 2028, I believe. But yeah, that's my tier list ranking. So let me know down below if you agree with me. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what your tier rankings are. Until next time, I'm out. Peace. I'm out. Peace.